I absolutely love these Gel X extension press-on nails. I'll be using my OPI Gelevate Medium Stiletto as my press-on nails because they are sturdy. I love the way they are shaped and they give that salon look at home. Now the stand that I'm using I got from Shein. So this stand I really like because look at the magnet. The magnet on this thing is so strong. This hot pink color will be the main nail color for this press-on nail set. So this is the shade I'm building around my whole design. Once I finish putting a coat of polish on both of these nails, I'm going to stick them in my curing light for 60 seconds. While they're in my curing light, I will move on to the other 3 nails. So I'm using this light pink for the remaining other fingernail. I will finish painting the remaining 2 and then I'm going to put them in the curing lamp and let them cure for 60 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and take out the ones that's already been cured. I'm applying the second coat now, and then you will see me go in with the second coat of the lighter pink polish. I'm getting my nails ready for the ombre effect using this canali base coat on both nails. We're about to transform these nails here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and transfer the nails that have already cured over to the other stand. I'm going to place the other nails into the curing light for 60 seconds. While those are curing, my middle finger, I want to go in with some of this hot pink and create a small V-shaped design. I'm going to outline both sides of the nail slowly. I'm going to bring the lines together to form a soft V-tip at the top of the nail. This is just a little extra detail and it's going to tie the hot pink into the rest of the set. So I will put this in the cure for 60 seconds, and while it's curing, I'm going to work on the other 2 nails and I'm going to be doing the ombre effect on the other 2 nails. So I have this pressed powder that is almost the exact match to the nail polish I'm using. I'm going to take this hot pink, I'm going to put it on a sponge and gently dab it onto the nail. I'll keep the color darker toward the top and then slightly blend it lighter as I move down. I'm going to do this on both nails, which is my index finger and my ring finger, to create a soft ombre effect. I'm going ahead and use my favorite top coat, which is by Hangnail. I'll apply the top coat to all of the nails and then I'm going to place them in the curing light for 60 seconds. Oh my goodness. Can we just take a look at these nails? They are beautiful. Now I'm going to use this charm for my press-on. You don't see a lot of press-ons with big charms, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'll go ahead and cure this for 60 seconds. For my middle and index finger, I'm using hard gel to create some floating lines. They might look messy at first, but I will clean them up using a flat brush dipped in acetone to straighten everything out. I want to create a total of 4 floating lines. After placing each line, I'm going to go in and clean it up with my flat brush. Then do a quick cure on each one before moving on to the next one. I'm going to play a little music in the background while I finish adding these floating lines to the nails. Yeah, I don't like that line. We're wiping it off and we're going to try this again. I really like how this is turning out. The flat brush has really helped me shape everything the way I wanted it. So I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. As I mentioned earlier, you don't see a lot of press-on nails with large charms. And because of that, I'm going to apply some extra glue around the base of the charm. This helps keep it secure and it prevents my hair from getting caught. Once that's done, I will cure for 60 seconds. Now that everything is cured, I'm adding some pearls and silver flat backs to both nails. After I place the charms, I'm going to use my flat brush to clean up any glue around them because I want these press-ons to look fabulous. Let me know in the comments, do you guys prefer pearls or rhinestones on your nails? You know, taking the time to clean up everything makes the nails look so much more elevated. These nails came out better than I expected for my first time ever making press-on nails. They are absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to apply them, so I'll be going in to prep my nails for this application. So we're going to go ahead and prep our nails for our press-ons. I'm using the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover and applying it to all my nails. Today I will be using a metal cuticle pusher, but before I start, I'm spraying it down with alcohol just for extra precaution, even though it's already clean. I'm using a metal cuticle pusher to make sure I remove all the cuticle from the nail bed, especially near the cuticle area. Since this is my first time applying press-ons, I want them to last. So I'm taking my time and making sure my prep is done properly. Now let's talk. I really enjoyed creating these press-on nails today. I mean, what do you guys like? What is your favorite type of nail? Is it gel extensions? Is it press-ons or acrylic? I do like my gel extensions, but I definitely wanted to try these out and I want to see how long they last. And if they'd hold up really well, I really might lean more toward using press-ons because I truly enjoyed the process. It was comforting and relaxing just sitting down and creating something special. Now I'm going to file my nails, then I'm going to gently buff the surface of my nail bed. Not too hard, just enough to create a little texture. After that, I'm going to go into my restroom and wash my hands, come back, spray my nails with some alcohol, and then I'm going to wipe everything clean. My nails are prepped and ready for the press-ons. I'll be using this Marquette nail glue, and I'll also have this little fan to help speed up the drying time. I'm going to apply the glue to both the gel extension, or should I say my press-on, and my natural nail. I'm going to keep the fan turned away at first so the glue doesn't dry too fast. But once the nail is on, I am going to press and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Then I'm going to move it in front of the fan to help it set. Again, I'm going to do the same process. I'm put glue to the press-on to my nail bed. I'm turning my fan away and then I'm going to press and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Then I'm going to turn my fan back around and I'm going to use the fan to help set the nail. I'll be playing some calming music so you can sit back and watch the press-on application. Now we're ready to apply the press-on with the charm. I'm going to use a good amount of glue for this one, and I'm going to hold it for 30 seconds because I really want it secure. This charm, I want it to stay. I do not want to lose it. I'm putting on my nails in front of the fan. This charm isn't feeling as secure as I want it, so I'm holding it again for another 10 to 15 seconds just to be on the safe side. Where do I begin? The nails are done, and I mean, like truly enjoyed making my own press-ons. To me, they honestly look better than my gel extensions, and it took so much less time. I think this might be my new thing. But if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.